Hello, my dear friends. This is Wasimesa. I hope you are doing well. So, as we arrive to August, I was so surprised at the quantity of text I have been using for July, as if, I was traveling and I missed so much my text, and rediscovering them in July was kind of, I want to use all of them. So, I'm going to share that with you, but I want to start with the B Tarot, which was one of my best discoveries the last month. And I did a video specific about it, but I won't say the same things. But I had to prepare a course about the medicine of bees for my priestesses at the Temple of Roses, where we are brought to read about them and to journey with them. And of course, I mean, the bees, the bees' wisdom, the bees' stories through the temples and so on is huge, is immense. And I think it takes a whole life time to learn about them. And I feel this book, this guidebook, for the of the deck, the Bitaro summarize quite well the spirit, the spirit of the bee into this beautiful cards. So I'm using them really a lot, and I'm loving them more and more since I did the video. I discovered more about them, and I'm reading the guidebook because I find it quite rich and harmonious, like the bees buzzing around. So yeah, one of my best discoveries this month. And if you want to see more, I did a specific video about. I will just check it on my channel. Another deck that I have used immensely this month is the Oriental Mysteries. And it is about, I'm sorry for the state of my deck, I have been kind of traveling with, and so I feel like I'm gonna get a new copy soon. But yeah, I did a lot of sessions with clients who wanted to know the mysteries of their name, and the secrets of their powers, their difficulties in life, how to go through them. And it was amazing to meet all these people and to help them with their journey. Some people changed their names, some people brought them from the darkness, they were not using them. Some people changed some letters in their names. Anyway, it was really transformative sessions for me, and I would love to do more. So I'm still open to meet you if you are interested in discovering the secrets of your name according to the Arabic letters. It's something I really enjoy doing. And yeah, so this was one of the most used also this month, or the last month. Another deck that I was using quite often is the Gaian tarot. So I am studying also with some priestesses of Aphrodite. And I was looking in my decks for those who fit with her energy according to how she represents herself to me. And she comes a lot like the water goddess embodiment of this element. And she comes also as a being connected to the stars. So I used these two kind of energies through my decks. And the Gaian Tarot is so much connected to nature also. I feel it very watery and earthy, but it's related to nature. It's the going back to the center of our life, to what is important, to the priority. And that was a question I kept asking a lot to this deck, like, what is the priority for my day, for this moment in my life? What should I focus on? And it answers very well to these questions. So yeah, I really love using this one, and I feel my journey with it is still ongoing. talking about the cosmos and the cosmic aspect of Aphrodite, I was using also the Cosmic Laws Oracle. And just to let you know, I mean, this deck is going to be out of stock like pretty soon. I think I have like 4 or 5 decks left. If you want to get it, after that, I will be really out of stock. And I don't know if I will reprint it. Oh, I have the double card. I don't know if I'm gonna reprint it as it is. I I received also other laws, cosmic laws coming, and I'm thinking about adding them to the next edition. We will see, but anyway, so this one I've been quite using it a lot, also for readings and for teaching. Feels like a lot of people, you know, are in need of a basis for their lives because of the global situation. And there is something that goes beyond the earthy laws, and we need to face sometimes what is triggering things within us. What are the events, what are the concepts that are out there that are coming to uh, destabilize us, or sometimes awaken some things we need to work on, some old wounds, and also stick by the principles of life. I'm gonna put this one here. Okay, so as I was working with bees, this one was one of the best pairs I found with the bees tarot. I also was working with the shamanic oracle deck. I think it's called shamanic oracle deck. I'm sorry for the names, but these two were kind of like playing together with my spreads, and I feel they are really good companions for these type of readings I was doing. I think I'm gonna continue. So you see, it's they speak together. This one is a shapeshifter. It fits with so many decks. It's one of my best oracle decks, and yeah, it combines so well with so many medicine wheel perseverance. And yeah, so I think I will still continue using them with the bee oracle, with the bee tarot. Sorry. And another one, talking about bees, I was so much connected with bees this month. I got out the Blood Moon tarot, where we find a lot of bees. So this tarot is out of print, and I got out the guidebook. Sometimes I don't read really the guidebook, but for this one, it's really good to see the perspective of the author and the artist. You will find a lot of, like that aspect of fantasy with horror movies. And of course, the bees are very present. Here also you find snakes, which are like very present too in this deck because of the suits. So you have the skins, the honey, the songs, and so on. The suits are a little bit different, but at the same time, you enter another dimension where things represent themselves differently. Yeah, it's really amazing deck. I hope it will get reprinted soon, because I would love to have a second copy, so that I can travel with and play with it at ease. Because some of these decks I tend to leave them at home. And I'm really feeling that I would love to have it out, to take it with me and continue exploring it. Look at this card. Amazing art. So yeah, this one is on the table at the moment. Another pair of decks that I have been using through my studies with Aphrodite. Let me just get out these decks here. So it's the Textured Tarot with the Rose Oracle deck. Just mixing them a bit changing the energy around. Here we go. So I love these two together. I'm still kind of needing to dive into them a bit more because I feel they need time to be explored and kind of the oracle deck shows an aspect of the tarot card. Yeah, so changing here. So with the roses, oracle, it seems that there is kind of subtle messages, going deeper, seeing things that maybe we didn't see before. And it feels like a correction of the target, or correction of the inner posture. It feels that you are meeting with the with a teacher, with the roses oracle showing you, okay, look what is wrong. You have to correct this. You have to work deeper on this. So the texture tarot, which I was really kind of surprised because it was kind of shadowy. It had this shadowy vibe. How to say it? Not only shadowy, but it's kind of a mirror of what I didn't want to see. That's how I could put it. And it takes courage in a way to embody its messages. So yeah, so these two are kind of really nice together, and I feel I want to do more of this maybe in August. And that's what we learn, about Aphrodite, is her different aspects, right? She's the goddess of love, but we forget that she's the goddess of war too. She's the goddess of beauty, sexuality, but she's also the dark goddess. She has this shadowy and very dark aspect. So that feels kind of wholeness, not just reducing our reality to one truth, but instead to open to different perspectives, and also seeing the whole picture. So that's why I really like this combination. All right, let's see for the other decks I have used around. So another deck that I have been using is the She-Wolf Tarot. So there is some nudity here, just to let you know. And again, with Aphrodite, we talk about sacred sexuality. We talk about this nakedness when she rises from the ocean and the waters, not necessarily the ocean, but the waters, because it's, she's linked to the Mediterranean. But, there is this nakedness, on embodying our true essence, our sexual drive and desire, embody the vulnerability, but at the same time, the strength of the way we represent ourselves, the way we are seen and portrayed in the world. And it comes a lot with this, because for me, July was a lot about the feminism, the female research and stories, and I might share with that with you in the future. But there is this, regaining my story through my ancestors, not only spiritual ancestors, but really earthy ancestors, and defending that again, rising again. So yeah, this deck, I feel it like quite powerful in its messages, and I love the guidebook too. This month I really was diving into the guidebooks, and I'm finding some richness in them, that speaks to my heart, and as if like I'm speaking to a friend. Very, very nice. Another, I would share just the last two decks, and honorable mention to the Newman Tarot that is always on my table for readings. So yeah, the two decks that have been quite present, the Nest of Light, because I have been working on a new edition for my collaborators in Asia, and we are working on new design of the cards, and it's coming out really beautifully. I'm so impatient to show it to you. It won't be available in Europe for now. I'm still having some copies of this deck, a few I would say, but yeah, I love to kind of redesign some decks when I find a good collaboration, and I've been working with it because the energy is kind of crazy in the world, and it's really important to maintain a solid practice within. The psychic self-defense book that I have written was quite looked for in when I see the most sold books, and it's definitely one good resource for these times to maintain your vibration high, to focus on what you came to do instead of being distracted by what is happening around. For sure, we are entering a time of the tower and the change on a physical matter, because we changed within, and that brings, of course, the big change outside. Become an oracle is an anchor for me, an anchor, to see what should I focus on again, that question, daily question I ask to myself, to keep myself on the path that is mine. Um, and my essence, our essence, our soul has this call, to rise and to do the work we have been sent to do. So this is the time that I feel, this is the time we have to embody fully who we are, and to increase the vibration of us and of others. And beauty is part of it. That's why I love all the oracle decks and tarot decks, and their ability to bring us again into our inner world. So yeah, these are the decks that I have used mainly. About the books, I read many books at the same time in July, and some of them. So I'll bring in here just some of them, because I have already showed some books about the bees in my video. So check that out. This is one of the books that I was reading. It's a really great one. There is the Melissa one. So please check that that video. Another book, Healing with Flowers, especially with now, summer, spring and summer and autumn are the moment for many flowers. I was just reading about the passion flower this morning from this book by Anne McIntyre. I had the chance to attend to some of her classes in my herbalist studies. I was really happy to kind of attend to many seminars and go physically meet with some of the teachers. So I was reading about the passion flower, and I got some around. I was so amazed at their capacity. Look at these two, magical. They are drying now, but I mean, the way they are embracing each other's, just, I mean, the it might seem simple for some, but for us, as we love flowers, as we understand the subtle language of the flowers, we see magic in them, we see magic in their movement, in their energy, and just this invitation of embracing one the other is just, it makes my day filled with love. And I was picking some because I wanted to make a tincture. The passion flower is known for treating many let's say helping, not treating, but helping with many conditions, some of them anxiety, insomnia, some digestive problems, and so on. So it's very good to have it as a flower, um, and as a remedy. And by the way, I just finished my studies in herbalism in this American school after about 3 years. I already did naturopathy and studied so many other courses in herbalism, plants and flowers, and as many of us, we are interested in many topics. But I was so happy to come to the end of this training that I took specifically for to enhance and to increase my knowledge about the Lyme disease and how to treat it, because that's something very important for me, and the immune diseases, this problems and conditions. But yeah, so I arrived to the end of that program, and I am so proud of myself for keeping it up because of my work. I work really full time, writing, publishing, teaching, doing sessions, and sometimes I take these moments to have fun also with tarot and with the videos and so on. But my life is really full, also with the work on the land. Sometimes I have to travel and so on. But keeping the responsibility for ourselves to honor our promises and honor our engagement, I feel it's something important for me to do and to keep. It's also an anchor when you give a promise about studying something and going to the end. When you give the promise to know a tarot deck from top to end, to play with your decks or to read the book, or keeping that promise to yourself and honoring it till the end is accomplishing. You feel that you feel accomplished, and you have accomplished despite all the distractions, and that is really great anchor in these moments. Keeping hope, keeping yourself busy with what you came to do is so much central in our times and in the next months. So keep up. That's why I want to say, like as a message for today, is really keep up the work, keep up studying, keep up this desire of bringing joy and love and peace and harmony to the world. Do not embark in realities that do not correspond to your essence. Do not let your energy go away because of anger or discouragement or any of these type of emotions. Sit with them, discuss with them, and then free them to embark on your soul journey. So that would be my video for today about like wrap up of July. Check my next video where I will be talking about our creations, and what we realized this year up so far till August. And I'm patient to share with you more projects. And yeah, have a great day. Do not forget to like the video to support our work. Much love.